Hello, everyone. My name is Angela Bates. I am from this city, born and raised, and I worked in government, several different government agencies to know what is going on in this community. We need to take it back decades as to when I started working for the county at Schaffner Youth Detention Center when they was pipelining kids to prison. Those kids then went up, came out, produced one set of children, got in trouble, went back up, and come back again, and we still have not helped the children. We haven't helped their families. They were wrongfully convicted, but did anybody do anything about that? Is anybody doing anything about that? Is anybody thinking about, oh, well now their children are offspring now, and now they're having trouble in school. Well, why is that? Is anybody thinking about our environmental trauma? No. There's no program in place for our environmental trauma that goes on every day. When I work for the county, so I'm riding around the city streets every day, and I'm afraid, like, oh my goodness, is there going to be a shootout? I'm traumatized. So can you imagine these kids that got to go to school, walk to school every day, and how they feel? And then also, what they're seeing in their homes. So we ask, are you saying there's not a lot of things going on in this community? There are a lot of things going on into the community for the children. It's up to the parents, grandparents, aunts, sisters, uncles, whomever, to get them in those programs. We tried everything that we can do to keep your children out of harm's way, put into a positive activities or sports program for them to continue to have positive friendships, positive relationships, good mentors. But what I see is the parents, or whomever is watching those kids at the time when the window of hour of where they're running around 3 to 7 at night. We did this 25 years ago. You know, I was sitting on the board where I brought some kids. We had some kids here from the NRC program earlier. 24 years ago, I did that with Cornell Rax's kids. And we sat down, we put together Kids Cafe, which is to feed children that are in after-school programs from 3 to 7 at night. And guess what? That program is still going on today. So there are programs out there, it's just, we have to send her, I was always in the program, I was always in the club, sports, something, you know, and I made my child go for those things as well. But now she's built that up that she knows now and she's giving back. If you don't teach your children what it is they need to know and how to interact with other people and stay at home, they're shy. They're not shy. They just don't want to be seen because of what they're seeing all around them. So get your children out of the videos, the violent videos that they think that when they go out in the street and they're going to be able to put down the gun, go home, eat dinner, get up, go to school the next day, and that's not what's happening. That's not what's happening because we have to remember those small laws and legislators and things that was in place, like back in the early 2000s when it was zero tolerance. That's when we get caught up. Because now your kids getting thrown out of school, put in another place where they're only learning other bad behavior. It's not like it's anything that's positive coming out of it. So, you know, them going there is just another strike on their back that they can say, yeah, I did that, but where are they going? We need to teach our children how to move with purpose. We need to continue to pray for our children, pray for their children. No one wants to take away a child from their home. There's so many steps to doing that, so much paperwork afterwards that no one's willing to do that. But your families have to know there's processes, there's things you have to do in this government. You have to. Truancy is not accepted. That's a sign in the back. Sorry. That's where it starts out. General protective services, basic needs, food, clothes, clothing for the kids that are clean, food for them, make sure their medical is good, make sure their dental is good, and make sure they eat. Make sure they do their schoolwork, make sure they go where they need to be, and that's it. That's the basic needs. That's the first step that anyone out here can tell someone to keep your child, even from me knocking and say, you got a referral, might as well let us in, because we're coming in. We just want to help. So I just wanted to make that clear, since I'm starting to work and I'm going out here and I see everything like, no, come, what do you want? Well, And then we have children out here that, you know, want to see what it's like to be in prison. Why? I don't know. But they want to see. It's like they have to go through it. And it's, unfortunately, the ones that are going through it now, this is a one-time stop shop because they did the max of what they could do was involved in the shooting. You're not going to just come home. So you have to be mindful of where we place our children, who we place our children to, and what our children are doing. Give them something.